the Eagles made it to the playoffs this year. That was unexpected. Jalen Hurts playing well enough to potentially lay the foundation to continue to be the guy. Here's General Manager Howie Roseman and head coach Nick Sirianni from yesterday talking about their second-year quarterback who looks like he's going to be the starter heading into year 3.
Have you seen enough from Jalen this year to feel comfortable with him as your quarterback moving into the future?
You know, we talk about Jalen and the growth he had, really first-year starter, second-year player, leading this team to the playoffs. Tremendously impressed by his work ethic, his leadership. We talked, the last time we talked was during camp, and we said we wanted to see him take the bull by the horn, and he certainly did that.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
Jalen knows where he stands with us. You know, he knows he's our quarterback. That's how do you know where you stand with a coaching staff? Because you communicate and you talk over and over and over and over again. And so Jalen knows where he stands with us. I thought he did a great job of getting better throughout the year, as we've talked about. And so, yeah, there's no secrets there. He knows he's our guy.
Until they draft the quarterback in the second round.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I thought yesterday, do I need to go back and see what they said end of season last year about Carson Wentz?
Right.
I have a feeling I do, because I have a feeling they probably were talking about how Carson Wentz is still going to be our guy. So, hey, it's all temporary in the NFL. They're always going to keep their options open, but I do think Jalen Hurts did enough to get him to come back on a very affordable third year of his contract, try to build something, see what you have. But if all of a sudden Deshaun Watson says, I've changed my mind, I'll waive my no-trade clause for the Eagles, you got to have that conversation.
No
you
doubt.
have to. How can you not?
You have to. You have to. There's no way. You can't pass up that situation. There's no doubt. You know, Jalen Hurts, I'm all for it. I mean, I went on Philly radio like 10 days ago, and I said, yeah, I think I would bring him back too. I get it. You know, yes, he's made improvements. There's no doubt about that. Their team is built in a way where, you know, they can capitalize on his skill set, which we know is a little bit more based in running than throwing. That's it. They got that great offensive line, Sirianni, Shane Steichen. I think a lot of them as offensive game planners and things they do there. You run the ball, and they got two guys on the outside who can beat man-to-man coverage and are a little dangerous, and Smith and Quez Watkins, and even Rieger can get open a little bit. Just whether he catches it or not is questionable. So, you know, there are some pieces in place to go all in on a Jalen Hurts, Lamar Jackson-ish type of offense. But I will say, I still question the ability to throw the football at an NFL acceptable level. I do. There's very little wiggle room for how they play or diversity in game plans because of that. And we saw that last week. Like, you can't run the ball. It was almost like, uh-oh, the game's over. Because now he's not precise enough to be a good 5- and 8-yard thrower and be surgical that way. He has a long delivery. You know, we saw a number of plays in the game the other day, 15-yard comeback. The ball's in the air forever. It's not a real powerful arm. So that's where they got to go all in. And go in with more running backs probably, have a stable of them like the Ravens did before the year and they got hurt. That's what they have to do, and they have to build off of that and hopefully to continue that he becomes a better passer. But when you play this style of football, and again, this guy's not Lamar Jackson. Jackson's a more gifted runner and thrower, but when you play this style of football, yeah, you're limited in your versatility and how you can beat football teams, and that's what I question about those type of offenses all across the league. Even Lamar Jackson, we haven't seen him get past the divisional round yet because I don't think there's enough that stresses out playoff caliber defenses with this type of offense. And that's the thing I'll question, and I hope he proves me wrong. I'm certainly rooting for him. He has a lot of things to like about how he handles himself and how he plays the position.
To bring it all home, he's done incredibly well, and he would be a great addition to the Houston Texans if they decide to make him part of the trade package for Deshaun Watson,
Yeah.
if it comes to that. But let's remember, pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. The great and powerful Oz has spoken. You never know what's going to happen until it happens.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.